اطلب العلم أخي فهو درب به نور، به ترقى به تحيا عالما حرا فخور. اطلب العلم أخي فهو درب به نور، به ترقى به تحيا عالما حرا فخور.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Alhamdulillah, we are very fortunate to be living in a country like Australia, and Muslims have come to this country as early as the 1600s. The Makassars from Sulawesi, Indonesia first came here, and they had excellent relationships with the first people of this land, the Aboriginal people. But also later in the 1800s, the Afghan Cameliers came to Australia, and they contributed tremendously by helping establish the railway lines that connected the interior of Australia and across Australia. Muslims in Australia and other parts of Western nations have a great responsibility, and this responsibility first and foremost is to represent themselves in the best possible way, because they are seen as ambassadors of Islam. Islam is a beautiful faith. It's a faith that advocates peace. It calls towards peace, and it calls for peace. Unfortunately, sometimes in the name of our faith, people hijack the religion and commit atrocities that are not accepted by any Muslim scholar in the past or the present, from the east or the west. However, we have an opportunity in Western countries like Australia. We are able to express our views. We're able to pray in mosques. We're able to open mosques. We are able to have Islamic schools, and so on and so forth. And so we have a responsibility, a moral duty, and that is to manifest the beauty of Islam in our character, in our conduct, in the way we behave, in being good to our neighbors, in being good to the people that we work with, and in essentially becoming refined human beings who are a true representation of the beautiful universal message of Islam. So this is a responsibility that both men and women must share, and alhamdulillah, through having mosques and Islamic institutions, we are able to work together to try to spread a message of love, a message of affection, and to try to eliminate hatred in our own hearts and the hearts of others, hopefully, so that the message of love and the message of peace is the one that dominates and is the one that becomes the normal discourse of dialogue between people. I hope and I pray to Allah, I pray to God to allow us to be ambassadors of peace in countries like Australia, and to help shape a discourse and a community that is a community that builds bridges of understandings, and a community that enhances and advocates for peace. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and thank you very much.
اطلب العلم أخي فهو درب به نور، به ترقى به تحيا عالما حرا فخور. اطلب العلم أخي فهو درب به نور، به ترقى به تحيا عالما حرا فخور.